So the former basketball player Joe Smith was out here speaking on the rumors that he has financial problems and is struggling to take care of his family. The former athlete who played in the NBA for 16 years admitted that he spent a lot of money on women back in the day. Let's check it out.
For the people that don't know, bro, like, you came into the league in 1995 as the #1 overall draft pick in the NBA. You didn't just make it to the league. You were number one.
Is crazy.
That is crazy. That's insane. So I think a lot of times people look at it and say, and I hope it doesn't sound mean to you, but people say, like, damn, how do you go from being the #1 pick in the NBA draft to going through what you're going through right now?
Right.
You know what I mean? And people will look at it as, you know, some sort of fall off. How do you categorize where you are in this space right now versus where you are?
I mean, when you, back then, you know, they was drafting guys. You know, I was 19 years old when I got drafted.
Mm-hmm.
No clue on how to handle money. No clue on, you know, how to deal with certain situations about life. I even took my mom to California with me my first year. I got drafted by the Warriors.
Yeah.
So I took my mom with me to California my first year to kind of help guide me through that. You know, because you never know what to expect. You know, so.
Well,
I lived and learned.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I lived and learned. I did some things that, you know, I definitely wouldn't do again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I've had some experiences throughout my career that were definitely learning experiences that I'm able to look back on now and kind of gain some type of outlook on and understanding on why I did it at that time, what was going on in my mind at that time, and you know, we live and we learn.
But you made millions of dollars. We've seen different basketball players like Antoine Walker, who they said blew through $125 million. And a big part of that was him spending money on women, right?
Yeah.
We know that. And now, you did that as well. And now the money isn't like it quite was. So, you know, you have to work, you have to do things. She's saying that you pretty much worked for her, and when she first got with you, you didn't have any money at all. Was that the case? And did she ever express to you wanting to do reality television?
Yeah, she expressed reality TV, but as far as the money part, that's not true. I've been taking care of my household for the last 10 years.
Really?
Yes, and it's been a struggle. It hasn't been easy.
Yeah.
It hasn't been easy at all, but I've been, you know, doing what I can to take care of our keep a roof over our heads and make sure, you know, we have certain things that, you know, we can live on. So I disagree with that.
Yeah, that's so crazy because both of y'all stories are so totally different that it's like I'm just a little lost. So when the camera was on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think like, because was she on Instagram Live or did she post that?
She posted.
She posted it. Okay, so did you ever think like, let me stop talking because she would post this, or did you think she would never do?
That's why I walked out the room at the end.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of it, that's why I walked out the room and didn't say anything else.
But has she posted you before? That's a private conversation, correct?
That is a private conversation. That's the first time she's posted any of our private conversations. That's the first time she ever recorded any of our private conversations. So, you know, and that's what really threw me for a loop. After the recording, I wasn't sure that she was going to post it or not, so I walked out the room. I was still, you know, walked out the room. Didn't want to say anything else that, you know, I might regret later on.
Right.
So I just walked out of the room and
man.
And Doug, your stories are so different, man. Like, even to the whole point about her, you know, telling us how she's carrying you guys with all of the different businesses that she's had.
like she does have a lot of different businesses.
Okay.
And she is you know, very productive with those businesses.
Yeah.
Okay. She also claimed that you were depressed, and that's kind of contributing to some of the things that you guys are going through.
Definitely.
How's your mental state these days?
It's getting better.
Yeah.
I still have my moments, as you can hear in my voice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you feel like, because a big part of that I would have to assume would be with the fact that you did go to the league, you had such an amazing career, and now that you're not playing anymore, things change. Do you think as like the league, NBA, should have like some sort of program where it's like psychologist or something where you sit down and actually, because it's your job to figure out what to do with your money, but your mental state kind of comes from working all the time and constantly being on the road, and then that's switching up, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that the league should be a part in doing something to help players?
I mean, I think they do a good job, but we have people that we can talk to, and you know, they have counselors and things like that we can go to and talk to. But when you get home and you know you're back trying to get on that daily grind,
It's hard.
yeah, it's hard.
I can imagine. One of the things she said was that you knew who she was when you met her, right? And then, you know, she told us about her backstory with the adult films and
She has a lot of names.
a lot of names. Did any of her history, it didn't give you pause when you got into the relationship? Like, you know, and was there a conversation of, okay, I know what you used to do, but we're not going back down that type of road anymore moving forward?
That was actually one of our first conversations, you know, when we met. Because she didn't tell me right off the bat, you know, what she did. After we met, after going through my career, you know, I'm one of those people that, you know, I have to make sure I can trust you and things like that. So I went home and did a little research, you know, Googled her name. Some of that popped up with the porn stuff, and I asked her about it. And, you know, we talked about it, and, you know, that was one of the things that she said she, you know, never do. It was all about the music at the point. She's a singer as well.
So that was in her past, is what she explained.
Yeah, that was in her past. Correct.
Okay.
So
you was accepting.
yeah, I mean, look, I know people, we go through things. I don't judge anybody.
If you have stayed with me to this point of the video, consider subscribing. Hit the like button and leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.